GupShup with Gurpreet Sarin.
What's going on? Welcome to GupShup with Gurpreet Sarin. Episode number 1. I have an awesome guest for y'all, Gurleen, aka GURL.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you for. I appreciate you being the first guest on this show. How does it feel?
Wait, it feels great. I feel so honored. I'm just so happy to see you.
It's a blessing to have you on the show, GURL. We have known each other for a while now. You are an amazing artist doing some really cool things. So I wanted to sit down with you and have a conversation.
Okay.
Let's go right into the most important questions. What did you have for breakfast today?
Breakfast. Okay, I'm really weird. So I woke up and I had green tea, and then that's just isn't weird. That's not weird at all. And then I had these chickpea puffs because I was rushing. Okay. And then I had some blackberries, and then I had some peanut butter crackers.
That's good. You eat like a bird eats. You eat like a little bit at a time. That's good.
That's literally what I ate.
Good to hear. That's probably the most important question. I think we're good now.
Yeah, how about you? What'd you eat?
I also actually had green tea as well. There's some kind of green tea from Starbucks.
Oh.
I was having some weird throat problems.
The matcha one?
No, I hate matcha. I don't understand why it's like a thing.
It's really good. That's why. But it's fine. To each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get started.
Okay.
Do you remember the first time we met?
No, but I remember that you were friends with my sister.
Ravina,
my sister.
Yeah, of course.
And at Gurmouth Camp.
Yes.
That's probably where we met.
Yeah. So Gurmouth Camp was a cool time because there was during like the Shabbat Kirtan or the music session where we would like get together.
Yeah.
And I know we were supposed to practice like Shabbats, but we'd end up doing like Disney songs on the Bajja.
Yeah.
And that's like a cool thing that sort of brought us together.
And you've like always been the same. Like you've literally always, you haven't changed at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
It's really humbling. Actually, I remember at like birthday parties that we were all together, we would end up like randomly just start jamming.
Yeah.
And like you've always been a really good singer.
Thanks.
What got you into music?
Definitely Kirtan.
Okay.
But I think okay, if we're gonna get a little deep, like when I was like 12 or whatever, that's when I had brain surgery.
Okay.
And then so that's when like I kind of like almost died or whatever. And then so like that kind of like made it more like kind of like when I was recovering, I would play the guitar a lot.
Okay.
And so when I started learning the guitar, like it kind of like got ingrained. Once you start music and you start liking it, like you don't stop.
Absolutely.
So I just didn't stop.
Yeah. They say that music can be therapeutic, so I can completely make sense that it worked for you.
So therapeutic.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's basically.
And that's kind of how you started, like your love for music sort of grew from there.
Yeah, I definitely started in elementary school, and me and my friend like created a band or whatever.
Nice.
And so we would write like songs together, but then I started taking it more seriously way down the line.
Yeah.
But it's always just been a hobby.
Can you describe, so what genre of music did you like growing up? And then like, how do you think your musicality or like your passion for music has evolved over time?
Yeah, so my mom would listen to really like 80s music and all that stuff. Yeah,
so like a hip auntie. That's awesome.
Yeah, she literally didn't listen to Punjabi music, like all like 101.9, if like you know what that is.
I have no idea what that is.
It's all about, so basically I would listen to like Uncle Cracker, like weird like artists I would never listen to now.
Okay,
but it was dope music. Like, this one song, Follow Me, is literally stuck in my head all the time because that's from my childhood.
Okay.
And so like then now it's evolved definitely to like if the more like strange, I guess not strange, but the more unique you are, I really like you. Like someone like Billie Eilish, she's super cool. Yeah, because she's just so different.
Yeah, absolutely.
In her music, you can hear that. She's very creative.
I agree. It's crazy though, because I think when I first met you, you were obviously a lot younger, and I think you were a lot more interested in mainstream artists. And you know where I'm going with this. You were obsessed with one artist whose name starts with a B and rhymes with Eber.
Starts with a B? His name starts with
his last name starts with a B and rhymes with Eber. Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
That is wild.
That was a huge phase. And I still love him. I actually was listening to him the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was obsessed.
You were. You used to cry.
Yeah.
I think every time I brought up his name, you would cry.
Yeah. I was genuinely obsessed. I met him.
You met him, yeah, that's right.
I won a contest and met him for my obsession.
Wild. Yeah.
But so it all paid off, And once I met him, the obsession started decreasing.
Your parents, how did they feel about this obsession with Justin Bieber?
I think my mom has always thought she always thinks I'm crazy or whatever.
Okay.
But like she loves me, but she thinks I'm crazy.
All moms do.
Yeah. But my dad, he was always like super supportive about Justin Bieber too. At first, they were both like, "What are you doing?" And then it's like, well, she loves him, so we're gonna call him Justin Bieber. Like literally,
that's wild.
Bieber was his name.
Did you ever think you were gonna marry him?
Yes.
Oh, and how did your family feel about that?
They changed his name to Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
They literally like altered it to make it work. So
that is wild. I often wonder with like these kind of celebrities, everyone probably wants to marry them.
Yeah.
I wonder how they feel to know. I mean, at one point you're going to become a really great celebrity singer yourself, and there are going to be some boys that are 10 years younger than you, obsessing and wanting to marry you. How does that make you feel?
I think it's really I think it's an honor, but I think it's also like creepy.
Incredibly creepy.
So like so like I had a stand-up of Justin Bieber, and he probably wouldn't have appreciated that.
I remember this on Facebook where it was like this like a full size like printout of Justin Bieber, and this is when he had like his weird haircut going. Yes. So you like that Justin Bieber?
It was a cute haircut. But
yeah.
I like that. You Smile was when I fell in love with him.
Yeah. His music has actually evolved over time.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on his progression?
I think his voice is still on point. Like, he probably has amazing vocal coaches as well. His voice is like, people overlook it because of his personality used to take over his voice. But now I feel like his voice is actually coming out because people are like, okay, he's like older now or whatever.
Right.
So now I actually listen to his voice. I'm like, damn, you're really good. Like, he's a very good singer.
Good.
He has very good control.
Yeah.
But like his collab with Chance the Rapper was really awesome. Like with DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that you as an artist when you've grown with your artistry, you probably appreciate other artists that like have also grown through time. Let's talk a little bit about where like your own music has evolved from like when you first started playing the guitar, writing songs, to where you are now. And I also definitely want to talk about some singles that you worked on. You obviously have a really cool EP coming out as well. But take me back to like Gurleen playing guitar, singing and writing songs. What did you write about then?
When I first started writing music, it was with my friend Cameron.
Okay.
We don't even talk anymore that much, but not even like that. We just, just over time, just like went to different schools.
Fair enough.
But in 4th grade, we would write so many songs together, and it was all about like really like deep love. And I've never experienced love in my life.
Yeah.
But we would write about like cancer, which is so interesting because like kids in my school in elementary school had cancer, so we would like write about cancer. So it was like really interesting. We would write about deep things, and then like I don't know where she went with it, but I kept it going and stuff. So before like my guitar teacher, she was a country singer.
Okay.
And so a lot of that influenced me.
Of course.
So I would sing Dolly Parton. I would sing like Miley Cyrus all the time. Yeah. The Climb was my shit. Like that was amazing.
Dude, same here. I used to love that song. We used to sing that on like a school bus, like field trips.
Yes, it's a good song. So like, but then there's also like No One, that song. So like I would sing and record myself in the webcam before I had the guitar. And I'd be really embarrassing. My mom would like be like, she's always singing. She's not doing anything else. And that's literally what I did. Yeah.
So that was way back when.
Yes. Hasn't really changed.
Things haven't changed in that you're still obviously singing everywhere, and your mom's probably like, what is she doing? Yeah. Which, by the way, you're doing really cool things, and I'm sure Auntie knows that.
No, she appreciates it now.
But as you've gotten older, I've seen your music evolve. You're doing a lot of really cool things now. What kind of genres do you play around with, and like, where do you see yourself going with that genre of music now?
Yeah, so I was actually thinking about that the other day when it comes to genres and stuff, because you have to specify it on Spotify, etc.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I range from like, I like the alternative one because I feel like it ranges over so many things, and alternative is another like word for weird, I feel like, in music.
So different.
Yeah, kind of different. Okay, so I always choose alternative first, and then I go to R&B, but I feel like it's not that much R&B. And then I'm doing a funk song as well.
Damn.
So like I'm all over the place, but I appreciate alternative the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like one modern day artist that you would love to collaborate with?
Jessie Reyez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, I think you were a fan of Khalid.
Yes. Oh, I still am. Yeah. I love Black and Jessie Reyez.
Man.
They're like my people.
Yeah. They also seem like really chill and cool people for you to just sit down and hang out with.
100%.
Yeah. Oh my God. Is there one place that you would like love to perform at that like has been an all-time dream of yours? I know you've performed at some really cool venues and concerts, but like one like, man, I would love to perform here.
Yeah, I don't. What I really want to do is I don't have one specific place.
Okay.
More so because I haven't researched specific places or like had a desire to. I like really big crowds, but what I want is like my concert itself to be really different.
Okay.
I want it to be. I love mosh pits. Like being in mosh pits is like my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
But I want it to be like one like big circle. Like, I don't even know if this is possible. But like
I'm sure it is. You can make it happen. Yeah.
Honestly, like one big circle and like the artist is like sitting in the circle with the crowd because I feel like a lot of times artists are put on pedestals.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
It's like I really like, even though it's bound to happen. I was listening to a Billie Eilish interview. She was like, I want to be with my like people, not my fans, my people.
Yeah.
I was like, that's inspiring. Like you're in a circle and like people are just sitting next to you, and everyone's just sitting next to you. So the tickets go up based on how close you are to the performer or whatever. But I want someone to do that one day. I think that'd be super cool.
That's so cool. That's really cool because, like you said, like right now we will watch people on top of a stage.
Yes.
So we idolize them, and like they're really talented, so you can idolize them. But you never think of them as like one of the people and one of you, and you don't feel as connected.
Yeah.
You should absolutely do that. That is such a cool place.
I feel like that'd be super cool.
Yeah, I could see that too.
All sitting on the same level, like.
Oh my God.
Lunger 2.0.
I mean, kind of, in the sense where you're in a community together.
Yeah.
And that is so dope. So you've had some singles in the past, things like My Body, I think Wired was another one.
Yeah.
Tell me about those.
Okay, so they're very different. My Body I actually wrote when I was 15, and then I didn't record it until I was 17. And when I recorded it, I recorded it when I was 18. And then when I did, I was actually recording in an actual recording studio. It didn't feel as natural to me recording in a recording studio.
Right.
And I was also paying a lot of money for it.
Okay.
So I just didn't know anything about the music industry in that sense and how they can drip you in a second. So I was paying money for it, I recorded it, but then I didn't do anything with it. And then later on, I was like, okay, like I want to do something with this song, even though I recorded it way back when. So I did it, and then I made like a campaign and stuff like that. And people really enjoyed it and stuff like that. People just liked, preventing violence against women, domestic violence, sexual violence, all that kind of everything. Because there's so much shit going on in the world with women. But yeah, so that was completely different. It's more social justice based. Yeah. And then Wired is also, I guess you could say, social justice based. It's actually about addiction. Okay. So so that I don't know where it came from exactly, but it's about addiction, but you could also just listen to it and hear a playful song. I like music when it's like that. You hear something playful, but then you analyze the lyrics.
Of course,
and it's deep.
Walk me through your songwriting process. You mentioned that you like to draw inspiration from yourself, your past, like whatever's happening in the world. If the audience or the listeners at home wanted to like go in Gurleen's brain and see like, how does GURL like write her songs? Like what is her, without revealing too much about your artistry, walk us through your process of like how you actually write a song.
I don't have a specific process. Okay. It just like if it comes to me, it just comes to me. Yeah. And I feel like you probably feel the same way, but yeah. So it's usually really late hours, or if I'm like always alone when I'm writing music. Oh, gotcha. Like I can't really be with other people when I am, but I'm getting more comfortable with that. But yeah. So it's usually when I'm just like alone, literally just like so much is on my mind. My mind can't be really clear when I'm writing because I feel like when so much is on my mind, that's when my best shit comes out. You like draw inspiration from different things that are happening. Exactly. Wow, okay. So like when a lot of things are on my mind, that's when I write my best music. Yeah, that is awesome. So do you have so you don't like to be with people? No, I don't. Have you ever collaborated on a song with someone where like you guys are just bouncing ideas off of each other? Yeah, it's getting better, but I have to be really comfortable with the person. But actually, the person, I didn't mention this before, but the person who helped me start professionalizing my music, like maybe making me realize I don't have to go to a studio every time that I record, pay all that money to record one song, is my friend Anderson Bamaka, and he's a rapper. Oh, dope. And so we created our first song together called Sublime. Okay, yes, that was an awesome song. I mean, he's just amazing. He's an amazing person. But so he made me realize that like that was... okay, like he has a mic and everything, so then it inspired me to buy a mic myself. Nice. And so like he would just like engineer, we just got a beat off of YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, so I would have to write with him, and I was super scared to write with him. I would literally go in a different room and like write myself. He's like, I don't get it, but like I would just write it. And then like I wrote it for him too, and then he like sang his part. And then over time, now we've like met up just like a month ago. We write a whole song together in the same room. So like definitely I'm growing.
Good,
so,
yo,
like,
right here, man. There we go. Yeah. You don't have to be alone all the time.
Yeah. Oh my God, not at all. You have to be comfortable.
Who's like a dynamic duo? Like, have you heard any songs recently, like pop songs, where like two artists are working well together, and you're like, wow, like I want to be able to recreate that with someone else?
I guess I can think of like, what's her name? Kaliukis and Georgia Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they work really well together, but also like I feel like my voice goes really well with guys' voices.
Okay.
So if I were to do anything like that, like there's her and I forget who she collaborated with.
Oh my God, Daniel Caesar.
Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, that's a dope song.
They're a good collab. Oh my God, they're so good. But I would love to collaborate with Daniel Caesar. I would really love to collaborate with Black though.
Yeah.
Because their voices really go well together.
Your voice has also, I think, evolved as your genre of music and like your style of music has sort of evolved as well, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned like way back you were doing more like bubblegum, country, pop style things. Now you have more like a slow, like nostalgic, like seductive style of singing. Is that from, like, were you inspired by any specific artists, or is it like the themes or the style of music? What are your thoughts?
It's actually the environment that I'm in, honestly.
Ooh.
Yeah, because like in high school I was around all white people.
Okay.
And no minorities or anything in my school.
Yeah.
So like I didn't enjoy my high school, but like I felt like the type of music I sang was very like, you know, I just feel like it was very towards the people that I was with all the time and stuff that they enjoyed as well. And then over time, UMBC, you know how it is.
UMBC,
it's like super diverse.
Super diverse. Shout out to the Retrievers.
Yeah.
They have the
love
best.
UMBC.
They're undefeated in football. That's because they don't have a football team. But, you know, put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, wow. They're undefeated. Go UMBC.
UMBC.
But so it's very diverse. So I actually felt me like at UMBC.
Yeah.
And so like that actually helped my music so much because I didn't feel like I was ever like being judged when I sing at open mics. Like everyone's always like supportive. Everyone knows about the music at UMBC.
That's
so
awesome.
like UMBC is amazing. Shout out to UMBC. I love it.
This video is actually paid for by UMBC. So you're welcome, UMBC. Next time I want to go to Harvard and interview them because they make a lot more money, so we'd get a lot more funding.
Yeah.
We'd be sitting in
Maybe
like
you could
a
get
Tesla.
Justin Bieber.
I don't think Justin Bieber. Okay, Justin Bieber. If you could put him in a specific college, I don't know if he's gone to college, but like, what kind of college do you think that Justin Bieber would want to go to?
Not UMBC.
What do you got against UMBC? I mean,
I just feel like he would go to UVA.
That's a really okay.
I'm sorry.
What about like somewhere besides the like DMV area, like like Texas, California? Oh, UCLA? No.
No.
Wow.
Miami. Yeah, Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a party animal, I feel like.
Yeah. You've obviously hung out with Justin Bieber many times, so I'm sure you know about his fist pumping. That is wild.
Yeah. I've hung out with him a couple times.
You have performed at some really cool places. I didn't actually get a chance to watch you at the Urban Desi concert. I was stuck in traffic.
Damn it.
Sorry.
No,
but that was a cool experience. Tell me about your experience at the Urban Desi concert.
That was a really cool experience. I was really lucky to have that experience, and it was at Irving Plaza. So many people were already there, not for me, obviously, for the bigger artists or whatever.
Sure.
But I got to perform in front of them, and that was the coolest experience.
Nice.
And I just remember, like, while performing, there was this one, like, hijabi girl, and she was just, like, looking at me. Like, she was, like, in awe. And I was so confused. I was like, wait, this is how the people, like, the artists on stage feel.
Yeah.
And I was singing to all these, like, girls, and, like, it was just, they, like, connected with it.
Did you get a chance to talk to her afterwards to see why she was in awe?
No, I never saw her. Like, I never saw her after, but it's just a moment that I will never forget in my life. And it was just, like,
oh, my God.
It was just so cool because like I saw like a line of girls just like standing right in the front. They were like, "Oh my God!" And I was just like, "You're just so sweet. You're supporting women." Like I just thought it was 100%. So cool.
Would you say that? You obviously started with music for a different reason, but would you say that's one of the things now that like inspires you to continue following your passion? Is like you have people that are also inspired by you, and they also want to like be like you, or like you inspire. Is that also something that like interests you?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if I'm thinking of one person, like my cousin, my sister Tarina, like she wants to go into politics and everything like that, and she's very inspiring herself. Like she grinds. She's really like always working and stuff like that.
For sure.
And she looks up to me, and to me, like to hear that it means the world because she's insanely smart. She's going to be like a future president or something like that.
Yeah.
And like she still is looking up to me.
Nice.
And I'm just like, okay, like in this, I want to fulfill my dream as well, because she's like, Gurleen, you're so cool, like all of this stuff. And I was like, well, I got to stay cool then. I got to stay creative, you know?
got to stay creative, yeah.
So I think like she's a big part of why I keep going too. But yeah, it's also just like I'm in it, so why not finish it kind of thing.
What are your thoughts on, okay, so Urban Desi Concert obviously does help promote other Urban Desi artists.
Yeah.
You, with your very cool style of music, where do you see yourself wanting to grow within the Urban Desi community as well? What are some collaborations with like artists over here in the Urban Desi sphere that you would like to work with?
Yeah. I don't see myself actually like trying to be in the Urban Desi scene.
Interesting.
I think like naturally I will be because I'm brown and Punjabi anyways, but like I don't see myself really singing in Punjabi unless it's a feature or something on someone else's song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I really wanted to, it might happen, like collab with Jazz Dummy because I think he's really cool.
Oh, it's dope,
Yeah, and I met him in person. He was like at a GFA like event.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. So I met him there, and he was really like, he liked my voice, he liked my music and stuff like that. So like I feel like that'd be a cool collab.
Yeah.
But there's not one person specifically that I really want to collab with from the Urban Desi like scene.
Gotcha.
I think they're really cool. I think there needs to be a lot more women representation.
100%.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah, a lot more. Because,
I don't know too many women that are doing what you do, like from your background itself.
There was this article that Brown Girl magazine like came out with. It was like the 22 like top like brown girl singers or whatever, and like Urban Desi singers. So that was super cool. And so they're starting to cover it more. It's all like thanks to this one girl Joshima as well.
Okay.
She like really covers women well in the Urban Desi scene. But yeah, I feel like when I was there at the conference as well, they had a panel and it was all men. And so like someone commented on that and like they were like, yeah, so women are here, but they're just not, you know, like it was like the thing, like they're not working hard enough or anything like that.
That's the bullshit.
And like obviously that's bullshit. So like so there needs to be, I hope this year, like there's gonna be more women like on that scene.
Which is why it's cool that you are following your passions and dreams and continue to inspire other people, so that like younger women or older women or younger boys and girls, everyone can be inspired by people like you who are doing some really dope things, and they say, cool, I can also do that. And then we can get more representation from people.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Girls should run for president. This is.
Oh no, never no.
So tell me about things that you're not interested in. So politics.
Yeah, I mean I'm interested in them. I love learning about it.
Okay.
And I feel like everyone needs to learn about politics because we all live in this world. But yeah, I would never run for office or anything.
Are there any industries that like you're incredibly uncomfortable with? Like obviously you're really good at singing and really good at music and really good at talking to people and really good at fashion, but are there things like any specific industries that like you would say, I don't know enough about quadratic formulas? Like what's something that you don't like?
Math. I don't like math. I'm brown and I don't like math.
Math doesn't like you either.
Math definitely does not like me. Math
did your parents ever want you to like be a mathematician or something?
Never. They sent me to Kumon, and I got good at multiplication tables and stuff like that. That was good, but it was all memorization.
Do you know that kids nowadays, they have something called Common Core? Have you heard about that?
No, never. No.
Wow. All right, Google this when you get a chance. So Common Core is something. It's like a more practical way for kids to learn how to do math using like number association. So for us, we did. 9 times 9 is like 87 or something like that, right? So 9 times 9 is 81, I know that.
Yeah, wait, what? I knew that.
Thank you. So that's how we learned it, right? We learned like math problems. No, these kids are like, okay, so if I have to buy a scone for $15 and 30 cents and I have a $20 bill, you do 20, like, how long does it take to get from 15.3 to 20? And it's just really confusing. And they're building like this next generation of like ridiculously smart kids. But teachers are our age. They're having to like relearn math now. So imagine like having to memorize all these tables and then feel like an idiot because you have to learn a different style of math.
Yeah.
You picked a good career to not go into math.
Math just doesn't like me. You're right.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting that kids are learning it differently because maybe I would have been smarter back then. But
you're still smart. Okay.
In the math field, I'm not smart. But that it really. Math is just not my thing.
If there was any other industry, you fell in love with music.
Yeah.
If you could do anything else besides music or singing, what would you do?
I would, well, I don't know if this is a cop-out, but I would manage. Like, I would manage artists, 100%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You still can do that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I see myself doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really want to, like, I love new artists, and, like, I'm trying to work with Spotify or, like, something like that, so I can get my feet in, like, just dip it in the Spotify world and stuff like that.
That is so wild. Okay.
But, yeah, I want to be in music some way or another. So even if I'm managing artists and I don't get, like, my, like, time, I feel like it's still my time because, like, my artist would be the one shining. That'd be super cool.
Yeah, so you're still involved in music and you're helping like encourage new talent.
Yeah.
And also you're a songwriter, so you could also be like a songwriter.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, that is really cool.
Yeah.
I love that. What is one memory of when you like knew that this is what you wanted to do?
It was definitely after meeting Anderson, my friend.
Okay.
But knowing it, that's a hard one. I think after I released my body as well, and I made that music video, I realized that like, it was after Sublime.
Okay.
And then another song called You, and then My Body, and like seeing the reactions that people had, and like I didn't promote it in any type of way, but everyone who I knew, like, they were like, Gurleen, like, why haven't you been doing this forever? Like, just like keep releasing music. And I was just like, whoa. And I just kind of jumped into it. I haven't really like thought about like when it started. Yeah. But so that shook me. But like that question shook me. But yeah, like it definitely started then. And it just kept going, and I feel like I still haven't sat down and been like, when, like, why am I doing this? It just like keeps going, you know?
10 years from now, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
All right.
And you better say that this was the moment that inspired you to be
This was the moment?
GupShup with Gurpreet Sarin on this sofa that I got for $200.
It's a nice sofa. It's very
Check
comfortable.
Out the app.
It's very comfortable.
This section is brought to you by OfferUp. It's like eBay. It's an app that you can download.
Oh, God. You're funny.
I try.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so what can we talk about now? Where do we go from there? You are a vegan.
Oh, yeah.
I saw your bumper sticker. You are like vegan.
No, I don't. That's embarrassing that I'm not vegan like that. I'm vegan.
Yeah.
But like I'm not the type of vegan to be like, you need to go vegan because of this.
Sure.
Like, I'm just doing it myself. But then someone got me a Go Vegan sticker. Oh, and I needed to put it on my car.
You could have also just burned it. Sorry.
Environment.
Man, you're one of those like artists who like cares about the world, which is good. I think artists.
But I'm not a Go Vegan type of vegan.
What is your favorite kind of vegan snack?
Chickpea puffs.
Yeah, what is that? Walk me through this. It sounds like a cereal that you put with like almond milk.
No, it's
and you sell
literally
for $300 at Starbucks.
Hippies. They're literally called hippies. You've probably seen them at Starbucks.
No. I don't.
But they sell them. So
wait, you're a vegan that goes to Starbucks?
Well,
you're
Starbucks
a better
is at
coffee
my
shop.
school. Starbucks is at my school.
UMBC.
You remember? Yeah. But they sell these things called hippies, and they're super good. And they make them out of chickpeas, and they taste like Cheetos, but they're vegan.
Did you know that Oreos are vegan?
Yes, yeah.
Do you like Oreos?
Yeah, I like double stuff. Yeah.
Double stuff.
Yeah. I stopped eating them because they're really bad for you, but I really like your Oreos.
Talk me through, so because you're an artist, you also are creative in like fashion, for example. I know this is not your denim jacket. It's Nachel's, my fiance's.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Really
but like,
pretty.
I noticed that you are wearing some really dope shoes. Like, tell me about the shoes. Actually, you know what? Lift your leg. I don't know. Can we? Yeah, we're good. All right, cool. What is that? It looks like a cereal box.
Dope. I found them online. They were super cheap. I won't spend money on clothes. I like thrift and stuff.
Yeah.
But these are super cheap. That's why I mainly bought them. But the yellow in the where did that come from? Like the yellow in the back here.
It looks like a Crayola box. I don't know.
But a cool Crayola box. Like it
100%.
brings me back down to like childhood. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, so like, do you gravitate towards like fun hipster fashion? I've worn these chukkas like 300 days in a row.
Yeah.
And they were like $50 each. So if I use Common Core, it comes out to like 10 cents a day, right? So I wear this outfit forever. I'll wear this outfit every single day. But you obviously like to gravitate towards fun, fashionable things.
Yeah. I like, well, Fashion Nova is amazing. You should definitely shop there. They have a Fashion Nova for men. You should definitely shop there.
Yeah.
But I really like, I like weird clothing, but I feel like I like really big things. So my typical like wear is like a big sweatshirt and like leggings or something. And I just really like big comfy clothing.
Yeah.
So I just like to be comfortable. Like this denim jacket is probably something that I wouldn't normally wear, but not that it's not cute.
Because it's not fashionable.
Super cute,
yeah.
but it's just not as comfy as I would like it to be.
Talk me through preparation for a concert.
Yeah.
Let's say day of, GURL is set to perform. Walk me through your thought process. Do you have any sort of like pre-concert rituals or like things that you do?
Rituals? Oh, you mean concert,
not like those kind of rituals?
So not my set, but you mean like a little performance?
I guess you're gonna perform, period.
Yeah.
Right, but it's do you talk to yourself in like the mirror? Do you throw Gatorade? Like, what do you?
I get so nervous. I have to like go to like the bathroom obviously like 5 times before because I'm scared I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom on stage.
Wow.
Yeah. So that happens.
You know what? I want to YouTube if someone has ever like had a pee while performing, like Aerosmith just had stuff, because you know what? That's okay.
But I just like feel better when it's kind of a tick. It's like a tick. And then like I have to be by myself again. So it's kind of an issue when it's at a big concert, like let's say you have a team. Like, I mean, I have to be with people I'm comfortable with, but I need to be in like my own zone. So I literally go in a corner. Yeah. And I just like sing the song to myself. I breathe. I get really intense before I go up there, but when I'm up there, it's like, it's chill.
It's just like, now you're like on a cloud,
it's
just
more
chilling.
like the anxiety before going on stage. Yeah. But then like if you think about it in a different way, and it's all mind over matter, but if you think about it as if like you're literally just with the people, but I feel like it's the stage, how it's elevated, it just changes it all.
It does,
but But if you think about it and you're just like, oh, you're with the people, you're just giving them a fun time. Yeah. Then you just have to like think about it like that. And I feel like your performance, like my performance would be inevitably good because you're just like, okay, like this is my all. I'm gonna give them my all right now.
When you're like doing you, because like if you're authentically performing and that's what you like to do, you're just being yourself. Yeah. And like nothing is easier than you being yourself. Yeah. So that's awesome. I love that. Yeah. I remember actually when I was on Idol, from American Idol, on the semifinals in Vegas. And no one would know this because this is behind the scenes, but I literally had to pee like 6 times. Nothing was coming out by the end of it, but I like had some urge to pee. Yeah, so and then
it's
I
same
feel
thing.
you. I got eliminated, so yeah. I eliminated Waste, and then they eliminated me. So that's
you got eliminated after like what? You were on the top 40?
Top 40, yeah.
That's impressive. That's not elimination at that point. That's just literally
victory.
Like,
it's victory.
Yeah, it's literally victory.
Let's talk. Let's turn the tables a little bit to why I have GURL here today. Your EP. Yes. Ambivalence, coming out on the 28th.
Yeah, so soon.
This is really exciting. How excited are you on a scale of like 1 to 10?
I'm so excited. Yeah. Definitely a 9.9.
9.9.
9. No, just 9.
A 9. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. This is your first EP.
Yes, it's my first EP. Okay. So I'm just excited to see it. I love Spotify. I don't use anything else. I'm excited to see it on Spotify. Okay. And like so people can just go in order and see my thought process, because order really matters to me.
100%.
And like I'm just excited for people to go through it and be like, shit, you were thinking about this the whole time.
Oh my god.
And I feel like people don't know that side of me. Like that I'm always just like super like happy, but I'm really deep. Like I'm really deep and like honestly in my feelings a lot. Sure. And like it's all comes out in music. So I'm super excited about that.
So it's called Ambivalence.
Yes.
Why ambivalence? I had to Google what that meant. It's like an SAT word.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where I learned it or whatever. But ambivalence, I was gonna call it a confused girl at first, and then I felt like confused sounded too like negative. Okay. So because like people aren't usually confused, they're just just like taking their time or whatever. Yeah. So ambivalence just sounded lighter, but it means it means confusion. It means like you can't make a decision, you can't commit, kind of. Yeah. So that basically is the basis of the EP. Nice. And so the word just sums it all up perfectly.
And how many songs are gonna be in this EP?
5.
5 songs.
Yes.
I guess when it comes to having songs, I'm sure it's kind of like having kids. Yes. Neither of us have kids, but like you can't pick a favorite. But if you had to go through all 5 of them, is there like one song in particular that sums up Ambivalence? Are they all kind of all over the place, or like one song that the audience like needs to start with?
Yeah, the one that they start with. It's
the first
called,
one.
Yeah, it's called Odd.
Odd.
But we call it ODD, but it's called Odd.
Okay.
Yeah, and ODD also, this was co-written by, I wrote all the songs except for this one. And so co-written by my producer, Denzel.
That's dope. Yeah,
so we wrote it together, and it was just so fun to make because like he came up with this thing. I wanted to call it like, odd or weird or whatever. And he was like, okay, ODD can stand for overly demanding distance or something like that, right? So like he like came up with this acronym, and I like really messed with it.
That's dope.
So so he's super creative, and so we just went on with that, and you'll hear it in the song.
I'm excited.
That sums up the whole EP.
Yeah. Okay, so Odd. Wow. Your album cover art is also very unique.
Yeah.
Did you help design that? Did you have any input into that?
Yeah, that was by one of my really good friends, Saravi.
Okay.
And she's an amazing artist. She creates art in about 10 to 20 minutes. Wow. And she's super cool. If you guys ever want to get inked up, hit her up. I'll connect you with her.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do not. No.
Okay.
I have just piercings.
Yeah. Are you planning on getting inked up though?
I don't have a desire. People always ask me, I don't have a desire to get inked up, but I would, but it's not like, oh my God, I really need to.
Yeah,
I would, and I already know what I would get, but
For the longest time, I had this iPhone notes of wanting, just a list of different ideas I had.
Yeah.
Some of them are super basic, like something like Ikongkad or something related to our religion.
Super basic.
Super basic, but honestly, the most basic thing ever. And then they were super hipster and crazy. I got done quotes by Albert Einstein.
Okay.
Which is really weird.
That's not weird.
The struggle for me is not knowing where I want it, and then not knowing if I would want it forever. I guess you can say I'm ambivalent. I'm ambivalent for the idea. So.
I think you are.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think you really are ambivalent. You're confused.
Do you mind adding a 6th song to your EP called Gurpreet's Tattoo Issues?
Yeah. There's actually a line that talks about tattoos.
Oh really? Get out of here. Okay.
In one of the songs, so that's for you.
This is awesome. And since you consented to being on the sofa, I now have the privilege of updating that song to add Gurpreet Tattoo Issues in the song. I'm gonna Photoshop or whatever that in there. So look out for my new single coming out called GTI Gurpreet Tattoo Issues. GTI.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Cool. So first EP coming out.
Yes.
Have you planned out promotions, and then what's the next step for you with this EP?
Yeah. So I guess all of it. But when it comes to promotion, I don't like to pay to play or stuff like that.
Okay.
I want it to happen organically, but I've learned that marketing is half the job.
That's wild, yeah.
Marketing is half the job. So I do work with someone who's going to help me promote this EP, and I think the focus is playlist promotion, just putting it on playlists.
Okay.
So so as I am a new artist, so I'm being super open and stuff like that, and I don't mind at all, but you just have to work really hard and just make connections. So I think that's the biggest thing, and I'm making those connections, especially in Baltimore, New York, and stuff like that.
Your Spotify tagline is Baltimore-based artist with a global mind. Mm-hmm. Where'd you get that from? It
just makes sense for me.
Okay.
I'm Baltimore. I love Baltimore. I love it so much. But I feel when I don't think just on a domestic scale. I think on a global scale for sure.
Ooh.
And I think of when I was writing My Body, I wasn't just thinking of women here, Women's March. I was thinking about women in Punjab, women in Syria, women in Honduras, people who don't have a voice. So, I mean, that's generally speaking. A lot of them have voices. They have money and everything, but a lot of them just do not have a voice.
That is incredible. You have also you've done some nonprofit and charity work in Honduras itself, right?
Yes,
I think you and your siblings and all.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's actually, oh my God, that organization is super cool. It's called Students Helping Honduras.
Okay.
And you should come. You're gonna come.
You've invited me many years in a row.
Yeah.
I do plan on coming.
Yeah,
I would love to do it.
You guys would love it. You guys would absolutely love it. So you go there, go to Students Helping Honduras. Through Students Helping Honduras, you go to San Pedro Sula, which is in northern Honduras, and you go there and you build schools. So you're working with people there.
Nice.
So it's not like the white hand coming down, helping a country, and then lifting them up and leaving.
Yeah.
It's making it sustainable because the SHH's goal is to make sure that they're not there anymore.
Right.
So they want the country to be sustainable by itself.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So that's why they're starting with education, so the kids, the next generation, can run the country.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's super cool. Super cool.
Do you ever draw inspiration from those kind of things where it's you
100%.
meet people and then you want to write stories about them?
Yeah, that's how I write music. I literally meet people. It's either from my experience or it's someone else's experience. I'm literally taking out a character and just writing it. But Students Helping Honduras is actually Challenge to Darkness. This is the first song I ever made. And actually recorded, and they're using that song in their next video. So I'm really excited about that because I wrote that when I was 13, and now they're using it. So I'm really excited about that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super excited.
This is really incredible.
Students Helping Honduras, shhkids.org.
You got it. That's perfect. This is not paid for by that because this is a nonprofit organization. Wow. Okay, so let's see. A lot of artists, I guess you talked about marketing and promoting yourself. Do you enjoy promoting yourself? Do you enjoy marketing?
I did No,
Yeah.
I don't. I feel like it's a waste of time, but it's so necessary.
I know.
So I think, you probably feel the same way. But like, I did like that questions thing on Instagram, which I never usually do.
Yeah.
And it was actually really fun.
Okay.
It helped me like prepare for this, like.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh,
but,
nice.
yeah. So it was actually really fun, but I was looking at the screen for way too long, and I was like, my eyes just hurt. Like literally, I can look at the screen for an hour, and I'm done.
That's
so
it. Yeah,
a 9 to 5 desk job would never be.
Never work for you.
Oh my god, my eyes get hurt.
Have you heard of? Have you heard of these blue light glasses?
I haven't. I kind of want them.
They're bullshit. They don't work.
They don't work?
They don't work. I mean, I've never owned them.
Okay.
I just think it's a marketing scheme.
Yeah, I just have really dry eyes. I feel like everyone's going to be blind one day.
Wow.
Yeah, that's too extreme. I already know that.
Write a song about that, girl.
I just feel like screens are just messing everyone up. But like, I mean, they're so important. They're so important. But like, I feel like people need to disconnect a lot more than they do.
I'm curious about like the role of technology. Because like, okay, so for an artist, honestly, just for like a human being living in the 21st century, we understand that things like social media, technology is very important. But you're right, like if you look at people 30 years ago, their personalities were shaped by their community. And nowadays people are so ADD or unable to focus. What is it going to be like 60 years from now when you have like a chip embedded inside your head that lets you order pizza on Saturdays? Like that's wild.
Have you seen WALL-E?
WALL-E is my number one like worst fear in life.
Yeah, I feel like honestly we're going down that route.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are a lot of people who are like super like they just want to make sure that none of that happens.
Yeah.
Super retentionists, but yeah, I feel like the majority of people,
just
even just viewing people or just observing, we're going down that route.
Yeah. You pointed at yourself when I said
ADD.
Attention. Yeah. Do you have like attention issues?
I'm not diagnosed, but I think my parents just never like really believed in it. But I think I definitely have something.
What do you do? What do you do to help you focus?
I do a lot to help me focus, but I think working out is a big thing.
Oh.
I work out every day, so like I gotta like that gets all my energy out.
Yeah,
so I feel like if I didn't work out, I would be jumping off the walls. Like,
what is your favorite kind of exercise?
I love to do group classes because they push me.
Okay.
I like to like squats because I want to work on that butt. But anyways, yeah.
Me too. If I were to stand up right now, half of my pant is missing because there's like no space.
Exactly, I feel you. Trust me, 100%.
You have to activate the glutes. It's something I just don't.
You just really have to activate.
They don't teach you that in our religion, but that's a topic for a different time. Let's focus on
the workout
group classes.
Yes. I do kickboxing.
Oh, get out! Oh, I want to start kickboxing.
You should. It's so fun.
Okay.
But we punch the air. We don't punch anything. Like my kickboxing class, you literally punch the air. So like you hold a weight and you kick, you punch the air with a weight. Yeah. But the teacher is insanely athletic, and she actually was, I believe, qualified to go to the Olympics. She still went this triathlon. She's 40 right now. Has 2 kids. Wow. Super cool, full 6-pack, everything. Yeah. She's really intense. So like learning from her is a blessing. But her name's Yvonne. But yeah, like I think working out in general just really, I love yoga as well. So I make sure I do yoga at least twice a week.
Do you have a gym membership?
UMBC.
Oh. I swear I'm not trying to bring this university back into the conversation.
I think you just want to talk about UMBC, to be honest.
Okay, so that's fine. You're graduating at some point soon.
Yes, graduating like this May.
How do you feel?
I'm excited because I really love UMBC. Yeah. But I also just love the people there. The people there are super inviting, super welcoming. And I vibe with like almost everyone there. But so I feel like I'm gonna miss the little like bubble that I'm in right now. Sure. And my apartment is amazing. Roommates are amazing. But I feel like graduating will give me that like. First of all, I'm graduating with a degree, so I'm happy I'm even graduating. Sure. And then I really want to move to New York. So that's like my next goal.
That was the next question I had for you is like. I think I saw on your Instagram post where like California versus New York, you think you're more New York-y.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Do you have a plan to move to New York anytime soon?
Yes, very soon.
And where in New York would you want to go?
Brooklyn.
The artistic place. I will see you there. That's awesome.
Yeah. Come visit anytime. But have you lived there before?
I haven't. I've never lived.
Okay, I can see you in New York as well.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to make it happen. You can see Nachel right now celebrating because she's like, yo, that's it.
Yeah, she's from New York, right?
No, Nachel's from Chicago.
I don't know where I got that from. I feel like everyone's from New York because you guys met at like the New York conference.
We met in Chicago.
Okay, never mind.
You're fired. We can't scratch anything, so just keep saying things. We met in India. Yeah, that's it.
How'd how'd you guys meet in Chicago?
We met in Chicago at a conference.
Okay.
Right. The focus of the conference was not on meeting significant others, and honestly, at that point, we didn't even talk.
Is the focus of a conference ever on meeting significant others? Do you think it's an unsaid focus, unsaid topic that they don't advertise?
100%. I think that they try, and they, as in like, I think the committees that are organizing these events are doing a really cool thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to galvanize people of a certain age.
Yeah.
That after
Super
like
dope.
after camps, like you went to camps when you were younger. The problem is when you get older, those kind of camps don't exist, but they have conferences. Also gives you a chance to meet other people that are like-minded or like maybe diverse in opinion. I still know people that attend these conferences that are like on Dil Mill.
Yeah.
At the conference, and they're like, yo, I found so-and-so at the conference and I'm gonna swipe right. And I was like, she gonna swipe left, so get out of here. What is your favorite app? Do you use dating apps?
I use Tinder, but the thing is I use this purely for music.
Whoa,
so I was like,
no, you don't.
No, I literally do.
I
would
explain
never,
yourself.
like, literally my bio is, I need someone in my next music video. So literally I find models like on Tinder. And it works. And also, like, I have my link. I really, like, just use the system. Yeah. But I put my link in, like, in the thingy, in the description.
This is really cool. Yeah.
People click on my Instagram. They, like, follow me, follow my music. I don't know if it's messed up because some people use it really, really seriously. And
I don't know anyone that uses Tinder.
Yeah,
Tinder,
maybe
seriously.
not really seriously.
You get out of here with that. No one uses Tinder seriously.
I know some people who have, like, relationships have started over Tinder.
Really?
Yeah. Surprisingly enough.
YouTube or Google Tinder's most recent commercial, I think they purposely advertise themselves as not being like committed.
Just the hookup app.
Yeah, I think so. But you have a very interesting approach. For someone who doesn't like marketing and promoting, you're using Tinder as a way to find sexy guys.
Wait, I'm serious. It works.
Okay.
Yeah. I get random followers and it works.
Okay, I believe it. Well, that's also because you're talented.
Try it, is what I'm saying.
I am not. I am not getting a Tinder. That's not worth it.
Next, like, release this with this, you should post your link on your Tinder.
For everyone watching and listening,
he's gonna get a Tinder. Make sure you keep swiping till you find Gurpreet Sarin.
No. Okay. Yeah. You get, that's a good strategy.
This thumbnail will probably be his picture.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I got you.
This is wild. Okay. So if someone does swipe right to me,
Uh-huh.
what am I gonna like? So you use the person that like swipes right for your music videos.
Yeah. Or if it's not like that, then I just send them my music.
Is this what Taylor Swift does? Like where she like, you know how Taylor Swift, I don't know if she actually does this, but she was in a relationship and then after that relationship, she will, for whatever reasons, like they're no longer in a relationship, but then she'll like inevitably end up writing a song about them.
Yeah, I don't follow Taylor Swift, but I believe that.
But you understand, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's like you sort of using people to create art.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like, yeah. I feel like the Tinder part's pretty messed up on my part, but I feel like
Give me your phone, delete your Tinder, this is ridiculous.
I feel like other than that, I would never use someone for art.
This is really deep. Okay.
Yeah. But I feel like that happens a lot. Like even Ariana Grande's song, like.
Yeah.
That made me think for sure. But at the same time, you'd never know what's going on in someone's life.
That is true. I don't like to like jump to conclusions. I think with social media nowadays, we get a lot of perspective. We also get a lot of like fake, like news or publicity. We don't really know what's happening.
Yeah, everything's like paid for too.
And then we jump to a certain thing and like a tweet that apparently is true, and then we'll jump to that conclusion, and then like a day later we'll find out that something else actually happened, and then we're constantly having to like re-gauge like how we feel about certain things. I'm sure you follow like modern day entertainment. You mentioned Ariana Grande and stuff like that. When GURL is like super popular as an artist, what do you want your relationship with like social media or like mainstream media to be?
Yeah, I want it to be super chill. Like I want people to come to my social media to find my work, but I don't want them to know like my life, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Like you don't want to like advocate for your personal life or like showcase that too much.
Oh, 100%.
Good for you. Yeah.
I feel like, cause imagine like even like, you know, you probably felt this way like after American Idol, but like you coming back to even something as simple as Gurudwara, right?
Yeah.
Like where you feel at home, but it's like people see you as different.
Dude, I remember, I like this is the moment I remember that I didn't want to pursue music.
Yeah.
Totally kidding. But I like matha take at the GNFA Gurudwara, and I was like heading out, and aunties were on their phone like recording me or taking pictures of me as I was walking out of the Gurudwara in the Divan Hall itself.
Bruh.
that's when you know you've made it, when these aunties are like trying to like,
yeah, they're like, damn, like Gurpreet is here. Yeah,
what up,
for
hello.
real though. Like, yeah, I feel
very
like
bad,
that's what scares me for sure.
Yeah.
Like people viewing your best friends like someone, which I don't think would happen, knock on wood, but like, I couldn't find wood. My friend does this, but like I don't know if it's. But yeah, so.
You have neighbors who are like, hello.
Hey, what's up? But yeah, I feel like it's very important just to make sure you don't estrange yourself from other people.
Yeah. You also have a really cool, like, close-knit group of friends.
Yeah.
I know they're all supportive of you. Do you draw inspiration from them? Do you usually, like, go to them as, like, a first line of, hey, guys or girls, like, I'm promoting something? Do they naturally, like are passionate about you and inspire you? Tell me more.
What's funny is that I don't like sending my closest friends my music as much, but a lot of them are super supportive. I don't have one group of friends. I have tons of random groups of friends.
Where do I fall in the group of friends? Because you have like 100.
Well, no, I think you fall, like, you're more of like a brother. Like, I feel like you're like more, I have a bunch of like older brothers or whatever, and I feel like I'll come to you as like brotherly like advice or whatever.
Who are my siblings that would be also like considered your brothers and sisters, just to make sure I don't add them on Tinder?
I don't know, but Montage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's like a brother. Like obviously Gurdev.
You should just keep naming people that at some point aren't in a relationship, and you're just gonna bro zone them through podcast.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? This is
I love bro-zoning people.
Yeah. Wait. Like that's a passion of yours.
No, I want to say.
Welcome to the show. We have Gurleen, aka Girl, who likes bro-zoning people. This is her hobby.
It's just like I just feel like a lot of people can be your friend or your brother rather than anything else.
Okay.
And I feel like not as many people do that, but like I'd rather. Yeah.
It's your call. I like that. Man, okay, so tell me a little bit more about Ambivalence. You said that you don't like studios. You're not comfortable with certain studio setups. For Ambivalence, what was your studio setup like?
Oh my God, I loved it. So like I work with two producers from my school, and I met them both in different scenarios, and we worked together separately, and then they were best friends. So like we were like, why don't we all just work together? From then on, every single week we created like Wired together, Sell Out. It was another song that we created together.
Okay,
And then I finally bought my mic. And so when I bought my mic, like everything changed because I just like invested in myself, and I was just like, it's gonna be worth it. It's so expensive, but it's gonna be worth it, and it is worth it.
What kind of microphone did you get?
So I actually forget the name. I had a feeling you were gonna ask me. It's an acronym, but I know the pop filter on top is the Chaotica eyeball.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm obsessed with that, and I forgot the name. I think it's called an AKG. Mic, but it's super, super good. It's a condenser mic.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'm obsessed with it. And so we just worked together. I honestly forgot your question. Oh yeah, what was the scenario? I just worked inside my room.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I felt very comfortable in my room.
So as you're growing in your artistry, you're growing in your music, have you also had to grow when it comes to things like analyzing technology, or like when it comes to making music videos, or like social media marketing that you didn't think you'd have to do, but now you're like, okay, all hands in, I gotta actually focus on this 100%. If I want to do this. So what's like one thing that blew you away? Like, I didn't know that being a singer would require me to do X.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you have to be different in some kind of way. Like not different, like extra weird or whatever, but you have to kind of like create something that people know is gonna be there. It's like, don't surprise people all the time. Okay. It's kind of thing that I learned, I guess. Kind of like having a genre for yourself. Okay. I'm all over the place as a person. But the thing is, I'm marketing myself as being all over the place. So it's like always like you literally take your personality, but you have to like market it in a certain type of way. So that's like definitely something that I've learned. You just have to have a business mindset. I didn't realize how much business came into music. And I've always had like an entrepreneurial mindset. So like it's definitely coming out now.
When I started singing, and as I'm sure you're aware, when it comes to us as artists, we will do things for free, because we are passionate about singing or performing. We'll do it for the sake of it because that's the joy comes from that. But when you actually want to make like a career or a living out of it, you have to actually do it because that is going to be your way to like survive and like live your life. So you're absolutely right. There's like a lot more that goes into it.
It's pure business.
Man.
Yeah, for sure. Like with merchandise, I never thought about merchandise. Creating it, and it's like it's super awesome. It's super awesome.
What's like one like merchandise thing that you like want people to buy from you?
I really want to make just like a hat, like a baseball cap kind of thing.
That's dope. Yeah.
And I want to make a choker. really badly.
Oh.
So yeah. So those are like the two things that I really want to make in like a really oversized sweatshirt or shirt.
Oh my God. So are you going to have that for Ambivalence?
For Ambivalence, I'm not going to make merch right now based on my music. It's just going to be purely based on the GURL brand.
Oh,
so,
there we go.
I'm definitely going to make, it's going to be super simple merch though, and I always want it to be simple.
If you could describe the GURL brand in one word besides GURL, like what would you use? Like what would be the one word that like describes your brand?
Yeah, I would feel, I would say global. I would say global, but I feel like that was the first thing that came to mind.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like I want everyone to wear like GURL.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want GURL, again, it's just like an identifier. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And even like the word GIRL, like male, female is like the actual thing.
I feel you. Okay, good.
Yeah, like genders, like just like transcending genders in general.
Cheers. Yeah.
So I want like guys to wear it. I want like girls to wear it for sure.
That's awesome. I would wear the choker. You won't be able to see it. That's also why I don't wear bow ties.
Yeah.
But also I would wear the baseball cap, but I don't know if I'd be able to do that either.
I'll make you a big sweatshirt.
That is actually really cool content. I would love to do that. If there was a book written on your life.
Oh wow.
What would be the title of the book?
GURL.
Oh, okay, that was easy. GURL comes from Gurleen, I believe.
Yes, it does.
Wow, I would not have known that.
Yeah, I don't know what the title would be called. It's up to the author, obviously, but I would just call it GURL.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself transcending to other forms of art? You mentioned, obviously you're a singer. If you don't do that, you would go into management of artists. Do you also like poetry or like drawing things, writing books? Like what other things do you enjoy? Yeah,
I like acting actually. Oh, okay. And I like directing. I really want to one day direct music videos as well. Oh. So I love directing music videos. So I just like feel like I think when I hear a song, I think of a music video. Okay. So that's like something I definitely want to do. And if acting happens, then acting happens as well. So
tell me about so with Ambivalence.
Yes.
With the 5 songs that you have you already started thinking about some music video concepts?
Yes,
walk me through one of them very quickly.
Okay, there's one song, Roses, actually. Roses.
So,
ooh. So Raginder, the violinist, is on it at the end.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's like super cool. But the music video is super, super like, I guess, no, not dreamy. It's kind of like, a daze. The whole music video is a daze. Oh. And it really focuses on one specific moment and like extends it for such a long time. It's like one tiny little moment that no one would ever like really think about or dwell on. Yeah. And that one moment is just extended throughout the whole video.
That's incredible. Okay. Any things that you want to tell our viewers or listeners about Ambivalence or about yourself, about your brand, things not to do? Now is your chance and your only chance ever in life. Go.
Ever in life? I mean, I feel like we talked so much.
We did talk a lot.
But yeah, Ambivalence is coming out on February 28th, 2019. My Instagram, I put everything on Instagram. I suck at every other social media, but
except for Tinder, because I'll make sure to put her Tinder down there. So if you want to be the next Justin Bieber in her music video.
So like my Instagram is @GurlMusic, GURL Music, and that's honestly we talked a lot. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Gurleen, aka GURL, it has been an honor having you as the first guest on my show.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to GupShup with Gurpreet Sarin. See you next time. Have a good one.
Peace. Hey.
What's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of GupShup with Gurpreet Sarin. If you like this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, keep your eye out for next week's episode. We'll have episodes every Wednesday. Now, the audio of this will be tuned in on Spotify podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. So make sure to check those out as well. Final feature, IGTV. This shit is a game changer. So make sure you check that out. We got the studio behind the scenes, me interacting with my guests, and some exclusive creative content for you. Thank you so much again, and I will see you next Wednesday.